Alright guys, welcome to this episode on what is Chainlink. Chainlink, it connects the outside world to the cryptocurrency. It's kind of like the mediary in between, okay? And it does the smart contracts between both of them. And I'll break it down so that kind of makes a little bit more sense. But so practically, think of it as Chainlink is an oracle that brings smart contracts connection to the outside world into the cryptocurrency world. Okay. Now, they have a thing where it says, what is Chainlink in 5 minutes, and you can go through this whole thing and read it. Or I made it easy for you guys. I found a cool video that actually explains that real easy and fast of what it is to get us started off. And here it is.
How much link could a Chainlink link if a blockchain could chain links? What's up, cadets? Today we're going to be talking about the top 3 things to know about Chainlink. I'm Captain Crypto, and welcome to Cryptonauts. Number 1. The first feature of Chainlink is its ability to provide smart contract services to the users. Now you're probably wondering, what is a smart contract? Think of it as a digital legal agreement between 2 parties. Much like a paper contract, these lines of code contain rules and parameters. The terms of fulfillment and voiding the contract are all laid out before one signs it. Let's take a look at an example. Say your front lawn has really tall grass that needs to be cut. I just so happen to have a landscaping startup. Cryptonauts. We write a smart contract that says, if I cut your grass, then you pay me X amount of dollars after I complete the job. You put your money into the contract, set it to 24 hours, and we both sign. When I finish cutting the grass, the payment is automatically released to my wallet. If I end up being irresponsible and playing too much Fortnite, then the contract is void in 24 hours, and payment is released back to you. Number 2. Chainlink is an oracle service. This means that it connects the blockchain to the real world. Its main goal is to bridge 2 environments, on-chain and off-chain. The blockchain lives in its own digital world while the rest of us live in reality, also known as off-chain. To make blockchain applicable to our lives, there needs to be a bridge to connect the 2 worlds. Let's go back to the cutting grass analogy. Say you need proof that I cut your grass, so you install some cameras on your front yard. The fancy CCTV that you spent way too much on is pointed at your lawn to monitor the grass. The camera feed is now the real-world data that will be brought to the blockchain and used as proof for the smart contract. In this case, the footage of the grass being cut is the oracle service. Chainlink can bring all types of information to the blockchain like medical data, financial data, or flight data. Number 3. Decentralization. Like many blockchain applications, the whole network is decentralized. This means data comes from many different sources rather than just one main source. In fact, anyone can be an oracle. Let's go back to my growing landscaping business. With a decentralized network, there can be many cameras and different angles to provide information to the blockchain. Your neighbor's slightly less fancy CCTV can also provide camera footage of the grass being cut, as well as any other cameras that were pointing to your lawn. Each oracle has a reputation. Think of this like a credit score. The oracles have incentives to bring honest data so that everybody wins. All right, cadets, that's it. The top 3 things to know about Chainlink. It's a decentralized oracle service which connects the on-chain to the off-chain world through leveraging smart contracts. What do you think about Chainlink?
Alright, so that kind of explains it really quickly of how Chainlink works. So practically you have, the blockchain, and they need to make a contract, so the chain link would go to the outside world like Google, weather maps, anything about property prices, and pulls all the information into the contract back into the chain link thing. That's how it works inside, not inside the chain link, sorry, inside the blockchain. So that's just what Chainlink does. It grabs information. All right, so Chainlink integration means metaverse can truly reflect the real world. So now you have games and stuff like that that are doing things that are requesting Chainlink to help out with their information. So here it says OVR collaboration with the decentralized Oracle network is already being put through its paces. Chainlink's infrastructure is being used to fairly and transparently select a grand fund winner from the list of components taking part of the overland treasure hunt. So practically what really helps is that it keeps kind of like the human errors out of the way. The computer just you put in all the information and the computer puts the results, and there's no human error. So that's and one of the things that really helps out. So blockchain kind of cuts out the middleman. It gets things done quicker. It saves money. It's fairness. It keeps human mistakes out. So it's got a lot of positive things. It is on the Ethereum blockchain. If you can find it in here, like find Waldo, it's right there, Chainlink. So it's part of the Ethereum platform. They actually have been doing so well that they are coming up with the Chainlink 2.0, meaning that they're going to be able to expand and do more than what they have been able to do because the demand is so much higher now that it didn't have the 1.0 didn't have the flexibility to add all these extra things. So now they are adding to the 2.0 version. And what's really cool is you can tell they really put a lot of time and effort into this because this has been going on for a long time. They came out with their white paper explaining what the 2.0 is, and it's 136 pages long. So it definitely goes through all the explanation of what the 2.0 version has. Chainlink 2.0 will boost the crypto to new heights because more and more things are being used for Chainlink, for NFTs, anything that requires proof or anything that requires to get information from an outside source. Chainlink is the people they go through. Let's see here. We got Chainlink 2.0 brings off-chain compute to blockchain oracles, promotes adoption of hybrid smart contracts. So now they're practically who's using these Chainlinks? Legal departments, banks. You want to buy a house and stuff like that. Anything that requires a contract, Chainlink is in there. If you have an NFT, which is a non-fungible token that you're buying and you need proof of evidence or something, they use Chainlink. It's like they are like in a lot of different things. They really have proven that they work really well and that people can trust them because they've been doing this for quite a while now. I thought I was something in here. Yeah, here it is. Hybrid. Hybrid smart contracts means mixing and matching. Nazarov noted that Chainlink promotes hybrid smart contracts because they've seen a continuing trend in how developers build smart contracts. Developers want more and more advanced smart contracts, but the blockchain, due to its native security model, isn't giving them all the features that they need. And so he went on to add all this other stuff. So that's why they got the 2.0 out so they can bring people what they need, for their businesses. Chainlink guide, a key link to the DeFi space. Here's another thing where Chainlink is involved is in DeFi. If you haven't heard that term before, DeFi, people can grab their money or their currency and put it on one of these DeFi websites, and you can let your money be used to be lent to other people. So the company practically gives you interest on your money for you allowing that money to be sitting in their account to be lent out to other people. So there is risk with that, like anything else. So that's something you have to, the company can go under. There's so many things that can go wrong with that, but it's such a growing thing that a lot of people are doing it, and they seem to be paying off pretty well for them. But with everything comes risk. When you let go of your money, anything can happen. All right. People have been participating without understanding the risk. Here's what to know about cryptocurrency-based DeFi. So there's a article about the risk about you lending out your money, to be used for this stuff. So I'll link all these articles on the bottom so that way you guys can go and check it out for yourself and read through it. I don't want the video to be like 45 minutes long. All right, Chainlink supporter. Telecom has quickly started stacking on blockchains. I'm sure you recognize this little symbol right here. They are adding Chainlink coins to their portfolio. So it's an European largest telecommunication company by revenue, is now one of the main data providers to Chainlink, the omnipresent Oracle service is which decentralized finance DeFi relies. So they also, the Chainlink is expanding into other. Everybody's helping each other out when in DeFi is in, or excuse me, Chainlink is in the middle of a lot of these things. All right, so where they're sitting right now in the price, um, they are down 14. Okay, they do have a 2 billion. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, 7 billion. 7 billion market cap. They should be way higher, but again, everybody the cryptocurrency has taken a hit right now, and their stock or was up to like $52, and now it dropped all the way down to $17. I remember actually when I was trying to get into it, I bought a bunch of it around $20, and then I let it go, and then it went up to 50, and I thought I missed the train. But now that it's coming back down, I have added a bunch of it to my portfolio because this is going to turn around and going to get past the $50, especially with the 2.0 coming out. It's uh, it's definitely a good company. They're solid, and they have been really expanding into this. Um, let's see where these other finances places that you can get them at. So if you any of these places, they you can buy it from there from any of these places. All right, guys. So here I am, 10 minutes, not too bad, explaining how this works for Chainlink. Hopefully, it gives you enough information to understand what they do. And these guys are pretty solid. They're definitely the business world, and even the gaming world, and everybody's really using Chainlink because it does do a lot of proof of work that they can trust the information that it grabs, and they're doing so well that they're already updating to the 2.0 version. So it seems like a very solid company to invest in if that's something that you like. Hopefully this helped you guys out. I'll see you guys then.